Hello everybody and welcome back to today's video where we are doing a bit of maintenance on the Fiesta where it's developed a sort of a little fault where it is actually starting to lose coolant. Now that could be many things, but there's a common fault on these Fiestas where the thermostat, the gasket or the seal on that, it starts to wear and it just breaks. So I've had a look, and yes, that is the case. There is coolant everywhere down the side of the block, and it's actually getting worse. So here's this little gasket, and that's all it is. It's this little rubber gasket that seals the plastic thermostat up against the block, and this is what deteriorates. So this is the new one, and I shall actually tell you what, go ahead and show you where it is located. Right. So if you come this side of the engine block, you can see there's the thermostat right here. Now, I'm not sure if you're able to see, but you may be able to see down there, there's all coolant. It's like a shininess there. That's all the coolant that's currently resting and flowing onto the gearbox. So what I need to do is get in there, so you need to take off all these hoses and get this all out of the way, so that way we can get access, take it off, replace the seal and put it back on. But before we do that, lift the car up and take the coolant out. Now that the car is up in the air, you want to go for and remove this under tray. Now you can clearly see that this area here is all soaking from the coolant, and if you, yeah, that's coolant. So this entire under tray sump guard is all soaking. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take that out and then go from there. So with the Fiestas, the under tray is held on with these screws here. There's one here, two there, and a third one there on the front, and then there's two. One is there, where my finger is, and the other one is on the other side. So those five hold this up. Once that's taken out, we can then get access to the lower radiator hose, which is about here. So fun and games, isn't it? Once all these bolts have been removed, you can then drag this out, which is filthy. Yeah, and you can see where the coolant has been leaking clearly. But I can. Oh, here we are. Now, if you go underneath, well, you can't really see the thermostat. It's about there, but you can see where it's all dripping off the underside of this. That's the hose you want to take off. This is the lower radiator hose. Literally get a set of pliers, pinch them two together and slide it off, and then from there you can get the coolant out. Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is now that the coolant is all drained, you can set about now taking apart all the pipes and all the things that are in the way to get to that thermostat. So for instance, probably this can go, this, all the vacuum lines, this, that connector, there's pipes around the back. It's a bit of a faff to get to, but we can just about, you know, even if you have to, probably take this, maybe this all out, I don't know, but we'll hopefully only just do these couple of pipes and vacuum lines, and then we should be good to get that seal out. A few minutes later, I say a few minutes, quite a few minutes later, I've decided to take out the entire battery and battery holder just so I can get into the side, because I had no way of getting in and getting this clip off, and especially this lower one as well. Oh, I'm not in that lower one as well, and that one. Yeah, this is, I had to take all of this out. Where is it? All of that. Bit of a faff, but it's not too bad. And bolt it from underneath the tray. But as you can see, there's all the coolant. And that's where it's all been. So what we need to do now is obviously get to this clip and that clip, and then get to these little, I'm not sure you can see, there's one there, there's one underneath here, one there, and one around the back. 4 little bolts holding them on, and then we can get the thermostat out. Bear in mind all of this, right? Bear in mind all of this for that. Yeah, what I'll do is just I might tidy up a few things around here, and then continue on with those hoses. So that's 2 down, 2 to go, so I've got this one next. Also did find these here, the bracket where it was mounted to there, come off. So they were hanging off, they were. So these are the selecting cables for the gears. Now they're back together. Right, the next and last hose is at the back there, and the clip right about there. There it is. So I'm going to go and take that off. You're not going to see anything, but I'll join you when that is off. This adapter does not fit in that gap. It's the last one. Oh, come on. Oh, you munch. Right, I've managed to get to it. I've got the thermostat off, and I've got the old seal here. Right then, here we go. Now we got the thermostat out. We can then see So the blue one is the standard, or the old one that's just come out. This is the new one that's about to go in. Now, as you can see, the size difference. So over time, the blue has got squished, and the black is what it should be. So it's not sealing tight anymore. So it's just losing out fluid everywhere. That is the problem. That is all that's needed. All you have to do is put that back on like so. Make sure it's nicely seated, and then once that is on the actual thermostat, it's just a question of cleaning up that surface there, and that's pretty much it. And then you can reassemble everything back together in one whole piece. Right then, so I've had to swap to my other camera because my phone died, but anyway, so getting bolted on and just slowly putting on pipes back together. This pipe will then go back together, and then in with all of this rubbish.
Holding on to this, holding on. I know I'm holding on to this, holding on. Don't let me repeat it. Oh.
Right, so we're slowly getting there. It's just all clips, and like there's one here. The pipe, see? This clip here. And then there's all the battery stuff to go back together. But as the thermostat goes, that's everything back together. Real test is if it works. I don't lose coolant.
Friends have changed, but so can you. So can you. For too long about the mistakes, while I resent, I learned to hate. Forgot your names. Fear the struggle to follow on. Need to focus to prove you're wrong. I'm not wrong. I know I'm holding on to this, holding on. I know I'm holding on to this, holding on. Don't let me repeat it. Don't let me repeat it.
Right then, so with everything back together, hopefully, what we can then go on to is start filling up the reservoir with some brand new coolant. Now it does say, especially for this model Fiesta, the litre capacity is 5.5. So I've got about 5. There's still some left in the system, so it should be around about that. I got worried then, it started leaking on the floor, and then I realised it was me spilling it. Oh well. You can hear ever so slightly the air bubbling through to this. Now the car is actually jacked up at the front, but what I'm going to do is fill this up, make sure there's no leaks. If there's no leaks, then I'm going to drop it down, and when I drop it down on the floor, we then test start it, get all the air through. Yep, we're good. Oh. Ow. Right, all I have to do now is, damn it. All I should do now, what needs to be done now, is start it up. Right, it looks actually okay. If you look, bubbling out now. Right then guys, that is pretty much it. Hopefully this is somewhat helpful to you guys. As I said, it's a pretty commonish fault with these cars. If you do notice it is losing coolant a lot, and you might think, oh, it's the head gasket or something like that, check first for this seal, because this is only £4. Obviously prices are different elsewhere, but it's not a bad fix. Next worst thing could be that the actual thermostat housing is cracked itself, which is about £40 to £50, maybe even £60, and that comes with the seal anyway. So either way, that's not a big problem. You know, it's easy to fix, but obviously it's just a bit of a hassle to get to. But that is all for now, guys. I'm gonna keep an eye on obviously engine temperature and all that, because obviously there's still air in the system, so there's still gonna be a bit of, you know, days afterwards you have to still keep topping up that reservoir. But you know, always just fill up to the max, just keep checking it every day, every time you go somewhere, and then by then you should be all good to go and keep rolling. I'm gonna leave you guys there. I'm gonna go and park this up now. I hope you enjoyed today's video. As I said, I hope this is somewhat helpful. If so, let me know, and I will hopefully be doing more videos like this in the future to help you keep your car going. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, thanks you for tuning in, and I shall catch you on the next video. Bye for now.